Hello and welcome back to When We Were Kids. This is the Toyhio special edition. Toyhio is this Saturday. We have Danhausen, his lovely wife Lulu, Zaya Brookside, and AEW referee Aubrey Edwards, who you can go find BJ's interview with on the on YouTube, the Youngstown Studios page, all that stuff. Mega early. I'm trying to go through everything in my head. Mega early bird is sold out. Tables are sold out. Super early bird is sold out. Early bird on Eventbrite. If you buy them on Eventbrite, you get it at 9:30. Those are about to sell out. Early bird at the door, you get in at 10. Those never sell out. And then general admission, you can only buy at the door, and that's $5, and that starts at 11. So that's the rundown of that. So, anyways, I posted a thing online asking people what they wanted us to talk about and all that stuff about Toyhios, past, future, all that jazz. Let's just start with, what are you looking for?
Well, outside of the WWF trash can, which I'm always looking for until I find it, probably just old vintage wrestling stuff. That's usually what I go toward. If there's something else like random, like small, like that, or just random stuff from the 80s, probably just, yeah, anything in that sort of time period, 80s, early 90s, whatever, whether I collected it or if it's just related to something else that I like, so there's always something. The best thing about Toyhio, there's always stuff there that you never saw before. You have no idea. There's always
forgot about,
stuff, yeah,
or didn't know existed. I posted that I am still looking for the last Gross Out Gang figure I need, which is called Nozark. He has a giant nose, and there's a crutch that goes underneath it to help him stand. And it's impossible because he never has the crutch. But I have to have a complete, because I'm not going to spend all my time trying to hunt down the crutch. So that's like my main thing I'm looking for. I don't even know what else I'm looking for, but that's like the main thing that, like, if I find it, I don't care, I'm gonna buy it.
What's up with the explain the Friday night swap to me? Is that like, so there's in the lobby, whatever there, is that just people get together? Is that just strictly trading stuff, or is that you can go buy stuff there, or like how's that work?
So this is the first time we're ever doing this. I've been wanting to do it forever because the Chicago Toy Show's done it for I don't know how long. Chicago Toy Show does hotel room sales where you basically turn your hotel room into pretty much a toy store. So I've been waiting for this damn hotel to open for like 2 years. So it's finally open. So we're testing the waters here, and we're doing a lobby swap. It's open and free to everybody. There's no admission. All I ask is you don't bring tables. You bring a couple toys or like a tote of toys. You can trade, sell, buy. You don't even have to bring anything to sell or anything to trade. Just bring cash or whatever else. So that's going to be in the lobby of the, I think it's a Marriott. It's located directly behind the Metroplex. It's like brand spanking new. So anyone can come. It starts at 10. We're having it start at 10 because after setup, ends at 8, all the vendors like to go out to eat because they're all starving. So it'll give everyone time to eat and then just go to the lobby of the hotel. You don't have to have a room there. Just go hang. Even if you don't want to buy or sell, you can still just come hang out. Like Froggy Flips is going to be there. Golly knows who else, because Froggy made a post on Instagram. He got almost a complete run of WWF Hasbros.
Yeah, I saw the post. That's why I was intrigued. It's on Matt.
D&E's bringing a ton of Hasbros too. They set up right across from my booth. So he's like, I don't know, because I've never gotten this many clean Hasbros before. I don't even know. He's like, because I was like, oh, do you have this wave or this wave? Because I don't know which waves those are. Can you tell me? I said, yeah, it's like this. because I asked him what he had for the red card wave because I never see those ones.
Mm.
So that's like Bam Bam, Undertaker with the coat, Bret Hart with the pink tank top. I forget who else is in that wave, but so yeah, we'll see what he has.
Mm.
I know he has a couple rings too, so people are hounding him online saying, "Could you sell him here first?"
Mm.
He just ignores them. But someone wanted to, there's a laundry list of stuff people wanted us to talk about. Like the one was favorite guests. Literally, there are so many guests that have been favorites to me that I can't name just one. Like going off the top of my head, obviously, like Brian Myers. Brian Myers like opened up the floodgates for us for having guests. Because of him, that's how we got Smart Mark. That's how we got Cardona and Swoggle. Danhausen, constantly a fan favorite. He always has a line. He's such a great guy too. And the thing, same could be said about Myers and Cardona and Smart Mark. They're all like great people. Cardona, unfortunately, will not be coming back because he got signed to WWE again.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping to have them come back in the summer, but not now.
Yeah, it's a shame. Is he going to be able to do? He probably won't be able to do any kind of appearances then with WWE, will he?
He did his Major Wrestling Figure podcast appearance thing, but I don't know. I guess time will tell. I think he's still doing the podcast, obviously. I'm sure he had that in his contract.
Well, that might become a so I'm probably revealing more information than I should here, but so Jericho is signing a new podcast deal. We don't have the details on that, but presumably it's probably with WWE because WWE wants to have those, like they have the Stephanie one, the Stone Cold. Well, they want to have all those under their umbrella. So I wonder if they are going to try to do that with Cardona to try to get that under his umbrella, like the WWE umbrella. I don't know if they're going to do that or not, but
yeah, that's tricky because you have Cardona, who's WWE, Myers, who's TNA, and Mark, who's AEW.
Yeah, I don't know if they would step over that. If they would try to, I mean, WWE always wants to try to control everything. So they might have approached him about that, but he might have been like, "Now we're keeping this separate because it'd be too hard." You know what I mean? So yeah,
I don't know. But another person, Ethan Page, was always fantastic. And once again, he's at WWE now, so unfortunately, he can't come back. Even though the last time I spoke to him was right when he signed to WWE, which I think was last September-ish, or maybe last August, something like that. And I said, like, I gave him a couple days, and I texted him and said, "Congrats, couldn't happen to a better guy." And he wrote back, "Thanks so much. How did Johnny and Candace get to do Toyhio?" I'm like, they asked their boss. He's like, "Fucking for real." So, but yeah, Paige is a great asset to Toyhio, like, along with Brian and Danhausen. Bunny was always amazing. She's such a sweetheart. Whenever I see her, she yells my name and gives me a hug. Oh God, who else was been around? The Acclaimed were great. Oh, who else? There's so many good guests. I can't even think. We had Powerhouse Hobbs before. He wanted to come back. He can't come back now.
Yeah,
because now he's Royce Keys or something like that.
Yeah, it's weird how with WWE how that works if they're not going to be able to like do independent. I mean, I get like schedule wise they're probably going to get a lot busier, so that's probably most of the reason why they can't. But if it sort of I mean, I guess you got to book that stuff so far in ahead, and scheduling is probably the reason. That's probably most of the reason why they can't do it is because they have to be available for WWE for whatever. So,
probably one of the sleeper hits as guests go would have been Charlie from the Ethan Page Toy Hunt vlogs.
Mhm.
Well, I'll talk about this. Someone asked me for my top favorite Toyhios. The Ethan Page toy hunt vlog Toyhio is probably one of the best because I told Paige, you pick who you want. I don't care. I just have one request, and I want Charlie. And he laughed. He's like, for real? I said, yeah, I want Charlie. And he goes, okay. And then he went through, he picked out who he wanted, which was Colt Cabana. That's the first time we had the bunny. We had Space Monkey, BMD, and Charlie. And Ethan Page, of course. And Charlie was like, oh my God. Dude was hilarious. Like, I don't think he slept the night before, like at all, because I picked him up from the airport. And he was like so excited. The first thing he said to me was, what's this I hear that I can't pull better than Demolition? Because there's someone who brought Demolition in our shop the one time, and it did not go great. And then the said person made a comment about Charlie and said, Demolition will pull more than he does. And I did not know that the AEW locker room talked about Toyhio so much to where when I get him from the plane, he said, so what's this I hear that I can't pull more than Demolition? I laughed. And then he had a long line. And what made it so awesome was he did Desert Storm card breaks with people. Like people were bringing him boxes of Desert Storm cards because he keeps a Desert Storm card in his wallet at all times. Because that's it's so stupid, but that's his thing. And he constantly did it on the Ethan Page Toy Hunt vlogs. So people were bringing him boxes of cards. So he was doing card breaks with people and like screaming, like, oh my God, you got a Saddam Hussein rookie card and stuff like that. And like people loved him. I tried to get him back again, but I can't because of them running on Saturdays and stuff like that. But he was probably one of the funnest guests. But the best Toyhio, I think, one of the best Toyhios was the Ethan Page Toy Hunt vlog. Because I didn't release the guest list until a month before the show. And people were getting mad because the flyer just had Ethan Page and like shadows on it. And people were trying to guess who it was. And there was a lot of people who told me it was the worst guest lineup we've ever announced. And they weren't going to come. And then do you know what happened?
Everybody came.
It was so busy. Ethan Page and them started signing at 10 a.m. They didn't stop till 4. They had no breaks. So if you go back and watch the Toy Hunt vlog from that, all it is all them running through the venue trying to shop as people were tearing down. That is also the show where the guy stole like thousands upon thousands of dollars and then got caught because there's cameras everywhere. And we found out he was from Indiana. And he was on parole, wasn't allowed to leave the state. So then he got to go to prison. And all that fun jazz.
Adios.
Yeah, adios, amigo. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to pick like what your favorite Toyhio is because different stuff happens every show. But there's like a lot of someone wanted to know like the what the fuck moments. Like some artists, I'm like, there's so many what the fuck moments. One whole show is a what the fuck moment. It was, I have it marked down here. Toyhio number 2. The whole thing.
Where was that at?
Oh my God. That place that used to be across from the Golf Dome.
Is the building still there to tear it down?
It's across the street from the Golf Dome. It's that brick building. It's like Avon something.
Okay.
It's like a ballroom.
Was it like a restaurant at some point before, I think? I
don't even know. They have pool tournaments there and everything else. Like, we were trying to find a place to move the show to because the first Toyhio, which I'll get to in a little bit, was at a fire hall, the McKinley Heights Fire Hall. So after that, we're like, we cannot deal with these people again. It was a nightmare. So we went to the place across the street from the Golf Dome, which I think is called It's not called Avon Oaks. It's Avon something. I can't remember the name of it. This woman was so terrible to deal with. Like, we were not allowed to set up the night before. You're not allowed to move tables the night before. You had to do the morning of. She was late. Got mad at us because she was late. Like, she told me my shirt wasn't long enough. And they had a dress code. So she handed me a shirt for the rest their place. I threw it on the ground. I said, fuck this. I said, I ain't falling. I go, I ain't dealing with this shit. So we have bus asket tables in line. And then when we were done, we had to move all the tables back. She did not let the Marines, because Tom was very big on Toys for Tots. So you had to have a Marine there for Toys for Tots, or Marines. She did not let the Marines bring their donuts in.
Yeah.
She said, we have food here they can buy.
You hate when rental people are weirdos like that. I remember years ago, I had dealing with that when we were like at bands, we used to rent VFW halls and stuff like that because you didn't have anywhere to play as high schoolers, whatever. And they were weird to us, obviously, because we were all kids at the time, whatever. But we would have somebody's mom or dad or older brother or somebody go in and do to rent stuff like that too. But it was always just a giant hassle as far as like setting up and all the stupid crap you had to sign and all the, just, don't destroy our place, whatever. And then I remember one time we rented, I'm not sure what it is now. It's in Canfield. It's over by where Perkins used to be in Canfield on 224.
Yeah.
And it was like a hardcore punk show there. We did. And so we got into all the chairs and we ended up it was a big giant, like chair fight. So everybody was just like hurling chairs. We busted all these chairs. So we had to get them all out of there. So we loaded them all up into our friend's truck and like threw them away at the dumpster, right? We ended up going through the whole thing. We cleaned it all up, right? So we must have broke 100 chairs, right? So you think they would know that would be the thing they would complain about, like the next day, chairs. Yeah. They're like, we'll never rent to you again because there was scuffs on the floor or what. I'm like, wait a minute. like of all the things you could have complained about that we did to that place,
floor,
and the place it was cleaner when we left than when we went there because we were all like, but yeah, like they didn't notice the 100 chairs missing or the pile of broken chairs. I think we even threw some of them in their own dumpster there. They didn't even see it. So yeah,
like that might have been ran by the same woman because she bitched because the floor got scuffed. There's one scuff on the floor. She bitched about it. She bitched because they were too busy to keep up with food orders. I'm like, but you're not letting anyone bring in food. So how are you going to complain because you're busy? Like, then, here's the real kicker. I actually posted the picture on my Facebook of me being interviewed by the news with Tom standing behind me. And on the news is where we announced that we were moving the show to the Metroplex. The lady was furious. After the news stopped recording, she walks up to us and goes, "You didn't okay that with me." I go, "I don't have to. It's not your show." She goes, "Yeah, but I let you rent this venue." Okay. And it has been a terrible experience. Yep. We're not returning. I don't ever plan on returning. And I don't have to tell you shit.
That's not how it works, lady. Yeah.
Like she was oh my God, that show was a nightmare. That was the second Toyhio. Like I said, there's so many what the fuck moments. Like another what the fuck moment was Toyhio 1. We rent the venue. They told us they had 30 tables. I go set up that Thursday. There's 12. I asked the lady what happened to the rest of the tables. Oh, they're there. I go, where? There's no. I said, there's 12. You told us there was 30. Oh, maybe someone borrowed them. Can you get them back? Well, I don't know who borrowed them. Like, what kind of shit show is this? So I go I frantically find a place to rent tables from. The show was going on. We were not permitted to have admission. We weren't allowed. So the first tour I had was completely free. There's one guy I know. I years later ended up buying his G.I. Joe collection, but he brought in a bunch of Joes to sell me. I'm going through. I'm like, these things smell. like real bad.
Mm.
And like Scott comes in. Scott's like, oh, this pretty good turnout. And I go, oh, look, someone sold me Joe's. Or the guy dropped Joe's off for me to look through while he walks around. Scott's like, oh my God, these things stink so bad. I go, I know. I said, I can't put my finger on what the smell is. And like, we moved it one way. We're like, oh my God, that's all cat piss. There's like cat piss in the bottom of this tote.
Ugh.
Then he comes back up to me and goes, what are you thinking of all those Joes? I go, I'll buy them from you, but for less than money than what I was originally going to pay. He's like, why? I'm like, there's cat pee all over them. He's like, that goddamn cat. He starts telling us about how like his cat will pee on anything if it doesn't have a lid on it. So he didn't have a lid on this tote. The cat just went up and just pissed all over these G.I. Joes.
Ugh, that's the worst when people have cats and stuff and they get so used to the smell of them pissing on everything and they can't smell it, but you can immediately. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
it was so nasty.
Gross.
But God, I'm trying to think of some other crazy what the fuck moments. Oh, there was the dude who OD'd 2 years ago at his booth.
He OD'd at his booth. What was he on?
Meth.
Taking meth at meth at a toy show.
Meth. And he had a colostomy bag.
Was in good health.
So I walked
take
up
it.
to his booth. Well, someone ran up to me and goes, you have a problem with one of your vendors? I'm like, what? I walk up. He's literally hunched over in a seat, white foam around his mouth. And I'm like, what the fuck? And someone goes, oh, just so you know, he's on meth. I'm like, oh my God. So someone called 911. EMTs get there. I go, I was told he's on meth. He's probably overdosing. I'm like, oh, okay. They take him out. This dude's dad shows up.
Mm.
His dad's like 90 years old. And he's like, where's my son? I'm like, no one contacted you? He's like, no. I go, he's in the hospital. For what? I go, he's on meth? And he OD'd? Oh my God. Then one of the workers that were at the Metroplex told me he openly told them that he does meth and he doesn't care because he knows he's going to die anyways. I'm like, what is this? Like, so that's like what, like I said, there's so many what the fuck moments. Like the one Toyhio, there was a fist fight during setup because someone set up in the wrong spot.
Oh boy.
Well, those people are like banned from setting up. And they're like, oh, Cano, we come back. I'm like, you can't set up. You got into a fist fight. Sorry. Where's some other crazy? Oh, this one kid who sold a $5 Ninja Turtle. To where it was last year, I think it was. Yeah, because it was a show that had Danhausen, Luchasaurus, and Sky Blue. We made the announcement like this is what the kid's wearing and this is what he's carrying.
Mm.
He tried to steal a $5 Ninja Turtle. And everyone started pointing and screaming, here he is, here he is. I walked up. I had the worst cramp in my leg. Like I could barely walk. And like the people are just partying like the Red Sea. And he's just standing there. And I just go, get over here. And he just goes, I gave it back. I said, I don't give a shit. I grabbed him by the back of his neck. And I'm like, oh my God, if this kid gets away from me, I can't run. This cramp hurts so bad. I'm dragging him. And as I'm dragging him, Luchasaurus, Danhausen, and Sky Blue are all they're booing him. But like, I've grabbed 3 people and have thrown them out of Toyhio for them being caught stealing. And those times was them stealing something that cost $5 or less. Last Toyhio, dude got kicked out because he was wearing Nazi memorabilia and he thought it was funny. Like he was literally as tall as my cup. And I just like followed him outside because I'm like, if he says something, like I'm just gonna make an announcement. And then he's probably gonna go to the hospital. Like I'm trying to think. Oh, there's so many I had to write down. Like the dead guy. You had to have been at this one, but you may have showed up after the dead guy left. Everyone kept saying, Rick, someone here smells real bad.
There's been a couple really smelly people.
Like,
and it's like, dude, like how it's been like weeks since you
But,
shower or bathe, and you get near him and like, oh God.
no, this guy, you would know his smell. Because my friend's wife goes, I know that smell. That's rotting flesh. The person has gangrene.
Oh, great.
I guess he was wearing shorts. And his leg was just gauzed up. And it smelled like death. It smelled like a rotting corpse. And she goes, that person's dying. Like, and I was like, oh my God, you smell that person. It smells like a dead body. That was gross. That was a top what the fuck moment.
Yeah, shower before you go into public, people, please. Please bathe.
Yeah.
And don't come if you have gangrene
Yeah.
or a part of your body is about to fall off.
Yes, please don't.
we will rip it off the rest of the way and beat you with it on the way out the door. We'll beat you with your gangrenous arm if you show up at the door.
There's always someone who clogs the men's toilet. Every show, we just call him the clogger now.
Ugh.
We know who it is, and I won't say their name, but we know who you are, clogger.
Mm.
We know who you are. I'm trying to think what the fuck moments that I can even think of that happened. Oh, here's a big what the fuck moment. Last Toyhio. Dude walks up with this big envelope, opens it, and it was pictures of the Iconics, aka the Inspiration.
Oh yeah, you told this story before, yeah.
From their OnlyFans. And they're like, we're not signing that. He's like, why? They're like, that's our private property. Like, that's our intellectual property. You had no right to make that.
Mm.
He was like, oh.
Yeah, that's
like, it's like, it says it out everything. It's like, it's not yours. You can't use someone's copyright, like photos.
well. Besides that, it's just creepy. It's okay. I subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Yeah, we just had some creep complaining because Zaya Brookside won't dress like her photos that we'll have for her to sign. He's complaining because she's not going to dress like that. And my response to him under the Toyhio page was, yes, because of creeps like you.
Is she supposed to do signings in a wrestling gear?
Yeah, like she ain't going to be doing no signing, no booty shorts and stuff because your creepy ass wants to try to touch her.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that's always the worst. What those we've seen is like those photos where the meet and greet people where like their arms are around them, and it's like, or it's I'm sure there's a whole page on Facebook dedicated to just creepy meet and greet photos of the people. It's like, oh, dude, like, yeah, I don't know how. Like some of the women wrestlers, like, I don't know how the hell they would like even allow it to happen, or even even okay with it. I'm sure they're not okay with it, but like, yeah, like I've seen ones like Becky Lynch with the guy like. People getting really like touchy feely. You gotta be like, get the
Iconics and the Inspiration did not let you touch them at Toyhio. They wouldn't give you a hug or anything. Like,
I wouldn't do that just because I'm a germaphobe anyway. Like if I was in there, I would never do it. Just because like you're gonna make me sick.
McKay, like told the guy like, please don't touch me, and he was just trying to put his arm around her for the photo, but we'll go over some of the ridiculous guest stories I have.
Mm-mm.
One of my favorites is when we had Scarlett Bordeaux right after her WWE release. This weirdo. Oh my God. He has to come to another Toyhio again. Knock on wood. He brought her a dozen roses. And then because of him bringing her a dozen roses, he felt that he was allowed to get as many photos signed as he wanted for $30.
Yeah.
And she kept saying, like, that's another $30. That's another $30. And he had note cards written with fucking paragraphs of what he wanted her to write on these photos. And she's like, I can't keep writing all this. She goes, there's a line behind you. And she goes, I already signed like 4 pictures. And you want these paragraphs on every single one. She goes, I can't keep doing this. And he's like, okay. So he stopped. He ended up coming back again later and trying the same bullshit again. But I'll never forget Scarlett. She was hilarious. She was great to work with. She looks at me and she goes, why the fuck would someone give me a dozen roses? Like, I'm going to take these back home on the plane. I started laughing. She goes, can you throw these in the trash for me? I'm like, yeah. That story was funny. Powerhouse Hobbs, when he did the one Toyhio, if you go back and watch Ethan Page Toy Hunt vlog, he was walking around with a Captain Planet sticking out of his overalls. Because Page was like, you collect toys? He's like, yeah. He's like, I love Captain Planet. He goes, an X-Men. He goes, I never knew that. He goes, you never talked to me. That was Bunny just blowing every single dime she'd make on toys. Ethan Page would have his back seat of his car filled with stuff he bought, and the gifts that people would bring him. Like him heckling people who bought the stuff he wanted. Like the one time he yelled at some kid who bought a steel point Tiger Zord. And then like the next Toy High when he came, I had one. He was like, oh, Rick, we got to talk about this. I need this. So he bought that from me. And like, I'm trying to think what else. Like, I have this photo. I have to find it. It's Danhausen and Ethan Page wearing these old school, like Dr. Seuss WCW hats. Page looks miserable, and like Danhausen has the stupidest, funniest look on his face. Oh my God. But there's like so many like good guest like stories and moments, like Hornswoggle finding like a freaking carded warrior for like next to nothing. It's on the one Toyhio vlog for Wrestling Figure Podcast. He got it for like $50 or something. And they're like, how much did you pay for that? He's like, $50. And they're like, he's like, shut up, don't say nothing. But like, they all found like ridiculous crap. Like I said too, and it's so hard to pick your like favorite Toyhio. But there's like so many. And there's so like every guest we had has been amazing and super cool to work with. What do you think your best finds were from the Toyhios you've come to?
I'm trying to think of some of the stuff that I've bought. Probably Chuck always has good stuff, so whatever I buy from him is usually like
the vintage wrestling.
I
actually picked up from Chuck, since we're speaking about Chuck, for Christmas. I got my son a Biker Mice from Mars TV tray. It has to be like I didn't even know existed. I was running around doing something and I saw it. Like, I think I saw it the morning of the show, and I told him hide it under his table and I'd buy it because my youngest son's obsessed with Biker Mice, and I'd never even seen one before. And which I'm shocked that Chuck had that, because that's not like Chuck's forte. His forte is having 25 Kenner aliens and like 13 $6 million man Bigfoots and old wrestling.
Yeah, I bought Rock and Roll Express cups off of him in the last Toyhio. He found that Elizabeth towel for me, which I have to pick up. I've yet to pick it up from him. He's just like, we'll just get it at Toyhio. I'm like, all right, I'll just see you there. We tried recording in a couple of days. I'm like, that's fine, man. I can just get out. So, I mean, I've mostly just bought like little random stuff that I had as a kid. Other like some wrestling galoobs, Hasbros, some LJN stuff, some wrestling mags. Yeah, it's sort of just general. There's still stuff that I haven't found that I'm surprised I haven't found yet, or it's just gone by the time I get there. But yeah, I'll be on the lookout again. I'm sure.
What Hasbros you looking for? To add to that shelf, where you moved on to LJNs now.
Well, there's LJNs. I'm definitely looking for if they're not a total arm and a leg to buy, but. Like, I didn't realize there was a Coco Beware LJN. That's like
his bird's always missing.
The bird's always gone.
The same thing for the Hasbro.
So the Cook Everywhere LJN, the Heart Foundation LJNs, those are a fortune, I know. As far as Hasbro stuff, I mean, Bam Bigelow would be cool. I know Ron had a carded one, which is like $500. It's like, I can't spend $500. Let's work out a deal. I'm like, dude, I can't. I'm like, my wife will kill me. That's really cool to see. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other LJNs that I would be into buying that I never saw. I mean, like an Andre the Giant one would be good if I could get one that's not like crazy, super expensive, uncarded.
The Andres, LJN or Hasbro?
Hasbro.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're like probably like $30 now.
Okay, that's not bad.
Carded's
insane.
Yeah, like absolutely. I mean, they've dropped a bit, but they're still a lot of money. Like it's like Dusty. Dusty on cards, a shit ton of money. But then when you find a Dusty, his arm's always broke because it has that weird, like, it doesn't stop spinning around thing because you tap it and it just goes woo. People are getting on the Hasbro train again.
Yeah, there's some of the LGNs which I didn't even realize they made until I started. And I'm sure there's ones that they've made that I didn't realize. And some of them you don't realize that that's who it is, because the LGNs some of them didn't look like the guys at all.
Oh God, yeah.
Like some of them are bad that way. So it's like, oh, that's who that's supposed to be. Like I think the Rick Rude one's kind of like that.
The Rick Rude one's very, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Like the way they had him like standing and the way he looked. It doesn't look like Rick Rude.
I would love a Honky Tonk Man LJN too, but I know carded is going to be insane, and to get one that's not, the face paint didn't peel off, and to see the blue rubber underneath, you know what I mean? Like every time I've ever seen those,
he's always missing his guitar.
They've looked.
He offered when Honky Tonk Man did a signing at the shop. He offered a dude $500 for his carded Honky Tonk Man. He's like, "I'll give you $500 for it." He's like, "No, I'm not selling it." And he's like, "I keep trying to buy them from anyone who brings them for me to sign, and no one wants to sell them."
How much is carded Honky Tonk Man worth?
I don't even know, but he offered that dude like $500.
I mean, that's obviously it's worth a lot, but
I think I want to say it's a black card. All the black cards are crazy money. So like that white shirt Hogan, $1 Million Man, Big Boss Man, Honky Tonk Man, Jake the Snake. I can't remember if he's a black card or not. But yeah, there's like black cards. Like finding them on card is number one impossible. And it's One Man Gang. Yeah, I would love. Yeah, that's another one I would love to have. But again, they're always. It's impossible that they're not. Hacksaw, Jim Duggan. They're so jacked up that's like I'm not gonna buy. Like I can't. They're so jacked up. Like I'm not gonna buy it because it looks so bad. Like, you can't even display it. It's like those later ones. I don't know what it is with the paint, but they're like bad. Yeah, somebody commented on one of the YouTube videos about it, and they explained. They explained the prop. To go back and find that comment, but somebody commented on what we were talking about LJNs, or it was like one of the clips we made, and they explained what happened or what the paint they used or what they did, where it's like it's real easy for the paint to come off, and it just so that's the problem Kenner had. Kenner did when they did like Silverhawks, RoboCop, and stuff like that. The metallic paint they used, it flaked so bad because is it easy to tell when those get repainted? Oh God, yes. Yeah. There's the one toy. Here's another story. One Toyhio dude had a LJN Andre, and he thought it was single strap. So he had like $300 on it or something like that. And someone walked up to him and said, "Hey man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's not a single strap Andre." He's like, "What?" And he goes, "That's Andre in the trunk. Someone painted it." And like, but the person did such a good job. Yeah. You thought it was legit, and he's like, "Well, how do you know?" And like, see the paint flake that's here, and I'll see the color underneath. It's like, it's not real. I'll have to bring you, I'll bring it in one day and I'll have you take a look at it. So I have a Bobby Heenan LGN that I got off eBay years ago. And it is like pristine. Like it looks straight out of the box. Like there's not a mark on it, but like it's kind of sticky.
And
that is normal.
Is that normal? Okay. Then maybe I just got a good one and I bought them before they went crazy because I bought that years ago before they got real collectible.
The sticky thing is normal for Hasbros, and I don't understand
for
why.
LJNs, you mean?
Yeah, LJNs. Yeah. Sorry, it's normal, and I don't understand why they get sticky at all. Because like you could try to clean the stupid things, and they're still gonna be freaking sticky.
Yeah, I don't care that it's sticky because it looks really good, but I just assume it was like, oh, somebody probably touched this up or did something to it, whatever. But because it is pristine. But again, I bought this 15 years ago on eBay. I mean that's
long before anyone would have started touching them up and stuff like that.
Before the prices went crazy, whatever. Too. Yeah. So I think it's just good. It was just a good one somebody was getting rid of. So
we get LJNs all the time, and they're about 70% of the time they're sticky, and I'm always like, what? It has to be something to do with
I'm sure it's the paint or
it has to be the freaking what they're made out of. It has to be because I don't understand how they're so sticky all the time. Like we could scrub them and scrub them and scrub them. They're still freaking sticky.
Yeah, I don't even care about the if they look good. I don't care if they're sticky. I'm not playing with them like I'm a 6-year-old kid beating them. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't need them to like oh it's gonna rub. Like no, as long as it's not rubbing off of my hands, I don't care. You know, if it looks good, it's fine. If it's that way, yeah. Yeah,
there's a lot of people who do. Speaking of LJNs, I know a lot of people have commented about they're trying to find LJNs because they want to do customs. LJNs are getting hot again because they started doing those retro ones.
Yeah.
So now a lot of people, and a lot of people just like to make custom LJNs because they want to make LJNs for the people that they never made LJNs for.
Was there a Hercules LJN?
Yes.
I think that was another one that didn't really look like Hercules.
Yeah, because he's wearing that like brown and yellow gladiator gear.
Yeah.
And he had like a weird perm thing, kind of like the Andre figure.
Did they do a Harley Race LJN too?
Yes.
And is that a super rare one?
Not super rare, but his crown is.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that'd be another one. Like if I would probably buy one or both of those if I saw them reasonable and in decent shape.
Yeah, Harley Race was one of the few ones that came with accessories.
I'd like to get I have an Elizabeth LJN that I bought at a different toy show. It wasn't that expensive that I bought. It's not in bad shape, but the skirt is kind of roached.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'd like to have a nicer Miss Elizabeth than a nicer Macho Man LJN. Because I had the Macho Man one growing up and I gave it away or whatever.
The Macho Man one's probably not that expensive. It's probably like $25. But there's, like I said, there's a bunch of accessories like Classy Freddy Blassie, Mr. Fuji, they both had canes, Jake the Snake.
I'd love to have I'd love to have a Fuji one too. Yeah, there's a bunch of LJNs that would buy.
I've never seen one with the canes.
Yeah. It's like Slick with the hat. Like I bought the Slick off of you, but it doesn't have the hat. Even if I just found the hat, or I should have Roy make me one. Roy, if you're hearing this, make me a Slick hat.
I'm trying to think about
I'll bring that accessories. I'm going to interview him.
Yeah, Harley Race had the crown. What did the British Bulldogs have the belts, or did someone else have the belts?
Did the Bulldogs come with a little Matilda or no?
No.
Okay, that'd have been cool if they did, but
I don't know who came with the belts, the tag belts. Hogan probably came with the belt.
Did you happen to watch that?
Junkyard Dog came with his collar and chain. Who else? $1 Million Man didn't have any. Oh, Hacksaw Jim Duggan had his 2x4. You never see that. I'm trying to think who else had accessories.
Cardona.
The Coco Beware Frankie.
Cardona did a great video where he did all the Hulk Hogan toys from basically when he started till I think through like the early 2000s or whatever. It was really cool. But there was like LJN packs, like double packs that I like because they did stuck Hogan with everybody because it's Hogan, but like I didn't realize existed. Whatever
the tag team packs.
Oh
God, so much money.
Yeah, and they're like stupid. I mean, obviously he has them because he's got everything, but yeah, I was like, I didn't realize that. Like that'd be cool to see. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely on the hunt for LJN stuff.
Yeah, they did one of those a couple years ago with the Young Bucks.
A shout out to also. So I'm going to be filming at Toyhio this year. So I'm going to go around and interview a bunch of vendors. So people that have been on the show, I'll talk to all the people that have been, I'll talk to Roy, I'll talk to Chuck, I'll talk to Scott, I'll talk to Tony and Ron. And, I'm just going to go by and say hi to everybody. So we'll just see what you have. You guys can plug, talk about Toyhio. plug whatever you want and stuff too. We'll take a look at what you guys got and stuff too, because everybody loves looking at toy videos.
Exactly. Toy videos where it's
and we'll either post that as a separate thing, or I'll splice it into one of the, maybe on the recap. I'll splice it into the. Okay. I'll splice in 20 minutes at the end of the recap.
Oh, I wrote down also. Well, first off, one of my best finds at Toyhio was a couple years ago from VHS Script. I always told myself I would not buy an Eternia unless it had the box.
Mm.
And the one Toyhio, I got to buy an Eternia with the box. That was probably one of my best finds.
Here's one thing that I haven't seen a lot at Toyhio. Maybe I'm just have missed it. I don't see a lot of boxed NES games, like in the box, full complete. Is there anybody that sells those?
I just got tagged in something today. My buddy,
because there's a few of those I would buy too if they had certain ones.
My buddy Matt posted that he's bringing. Wait,
because I would like to have a Friday the 13th box, and I want to get that purple Jason figure that they released after that special whatever. I can't remember what place did it, but I would like to have the purple Jason with the box Friday the 13th, whatever to set up would be cool too. Because I played that game for
there it is,
days and days on Pot End when I was a kid.
Oh my god, I just lost it. So he just posted he's bringing a mail away killer whale from G.I. Joe. No shipper box, but sealed contents.
Mm-hmm.
And a sealed mail away Serpentor, which I did not know existed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Matt, you're crazy. All right, hold on. He posted this. I just screen capped it so I can have it. And I can read it off.
You know what else I would buy too? If somebody had a Lincoln Hawk figure, an over the top figure, I would buy an over the top figure too. Like, yeah,
big one.
A big one. Did they make a small one too? Did they make two of them? Were there two Lincoln Hawks, or was just Lincoln Hawk was giant?
There's a guy coming in from New York named Frank. He is bringing a over the top figure. I don't know which one it is, but the smaller ones are not cheap.
Yeah,
the bigger one's not expensive. Because that's the only one they made.
Yeah, right.
Which makes zero sense. Why would you make one big one and no other big ones? But whatever. Mm-hmm. So Matt is bringing.
I just bought an over-the-top T-shirt too that I'm probably gonna wear on Saturday. With the logo and a truck on it. So yeah.
So Matt posted he's bringing some complete in box games. So these are the complete in box games that he's bringing. He's bringing Game Boy Baseball, Blades of Steel, Game Boy Advance, Metroid Fusion, Super Mario. Okay, now the rest of them are all Nintendo. Wheel of Fortune, Super Mario 2, Rad Racer, Star Voyager, which I've never even heard of, Casino Kid, Turbo Racing, Kid Icarus, which was a freaking fun ass game, Dragon Spirit, which I've never even heard of, Super Mario Brothers. Everyone's favorite game they love to hate, Skate or Die, Werewolf, Karate Kid, Stealth, Excitebike, Commando, Michael Andretti's World GP, another copy of Super Mario Bros. 2, Spy Hunter, Tetris, and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's probably going to be gonzo pretty quick.
It depends. I know D&E had one. I don't know what show it was at, but theirs even had the letter from Tyson.
Oh, did it? Nice.
Which that letter is like stupid ass money.
What was the letter?
It was from Tyson.
So there was like an insert into the game that he was saying, "Hey, thanks for buying my game," or something.
Yeah, try to beat me and
something that somebody put together for him, right? And they probably just put his stamp signature on there.
Yeah, and that letter's like stupid hard to get. But here's some other stuff that I remembered from previous Toyhios. People find crazy stuff. I write it down so I'd remember. Evil Uno bought a bat cave with no help of me because I said, "Oh, it's right over there." He goes, "I know. I've been staring at it the whole show." He bought it, And then the person I had to drive him to the hotel had to drive him to Walmart so he can get another suitcase so he can put the Batcave in the suitcase so he can get it home. Scott once found, I forget which version of G.I. Joe Steel Brigade it was, but the person labeled it wrong because I guess they did not know the differences, because each Steel Brigade has like a different torso and a different crotch and like different legs. And there's A, B, C, D, and then there's Goldhead. And Scott found like the rarest normal one that wasn't the Goldhead, marked for like $80. And he about shit himself because the person labeled it wrong or did not know. It was like a $200 G.I. Joe that he found for $80. He comes running over my booth, like grasping it in his hand. Like you could see like the sweat coming out of his hand from it because he was so nervous that he got it. Another dude, someone just told me, I think it was VHS Script told me this past weekend at Toyhio that his friend was the one who found this. It was one of the black storage belt turtles. So then they did storage belt turtles. Each turtle, their belt was their normal color. But then for some reason, they did another wave of them where they just all had black belts and they're stupid rare. Dude found it in a dig bin at like 11:30 during Toyhio. $400 Ninja Turtle for $3.
Dang. Yeah, it's pretty rare you're going to find that at a toy show. That somebody doesn't know what they have. Like,
yep.
How many vendors do you have that just are they're selling collections? Do you have any of those, or is it all pretty much somebody has a shop or they deal online or whatever?
It's so hard to say. Like I could probably rattle off in my head who has a shop. So it's me, Toy Connection, D&E. I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to go through the layout.
Yeah. Does Chuck have a shop, or does he just sell stuff online?
Just sell stuff online and
Gotcha.
at certain shows. Gray Dog Comics. That 80s toy shop. They're from Buffalo. All American Cards and Comics. Resellouts just opened a store. Boffo Toys is located in a hardware store in Geneva. Then there's Robot Zero, which is in Geneva. I think that's it for that main room of who has stores. Then when you go into that middle room, there's Bill Pappas from Bill's Books and More. There's James Ford, who runs Columbus Toy Show, the Mansfield's Toy Show. His shop is Out of This World Collectibles.
Greg's there too, right? From All American.
Yeah, he's in the main room. And then, oh my God, in the back. Oh, in the main room also Star Pop from Cleveland, and then back room. Dawson's Geek, who's over in like Hermitage. He's in the main room now. Who in the back room has a shop? I don't think anyone in the back room has a shop. And then if I start in the back room of who like is known for selling online, VHS Crypt. My buddy Frank from Whatnot, he's setting up for the first time. He's in the back room. I'm trying to get other people who just sell online.
Is the Magnet guy coming back?
Yes.
Cool.
He's come back.
He sold out of a lot of stuff before I got to him.
Yeah, tell me about it. I went to go get the stuff I wanted. It was all gone. Who else sells online that's in that main room? Oh my God. My buddy Garth. I can't remember the name of his online store for the life of me. Then there's Game Fix. They have like a podcast, but they sell a bunch of video game stuff. But then like mainly it's like just a bunch of people who either set up only at our show or they set up at like other shows. But like very few, I'll say very few of them have actual stores. A lot of them have like full-time jobs and stuff like that. Some people just literally only sell it to, like my friend Buddy. He only sells at Toyhio.
Mm.
Oh, Happy Pappy's.
Yeah.
Action figure extravaganza. He's in the main room. He obviously has a shop. But there's a lot of people who just do show circuits.
Mm.
And then just a few that just do whatever show they want to.
Also, heads up, anybody that has Legend of Zelda stuff, RB Edwards would probably be interested, especially if it's rare. If you go back and watch the interview, I posted the clip to the Toyhio group of her talking about it, that she collects a lot of that stuff, whatever, that she doesn't collect a bunch of stuff, but she's way into Legend of Zelda stuff. So,
yeah. Because Roy asked me, what's she collect? I'm like, I don't know. Then you did an interview.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I gotta ask. Yeah, she's coming to the toy show.
And then he messaged me.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, I know what to do now."
Yeah.
So,
I think I talked to her and she said that she got a custom statue from somebody. The last one, I had to be Roy, right?
It was Roy.
I was like, when she was singing, I was like, "That's Roy, right?" She couldn't remember the name, obviously, but
that's Roy. Roy makes all the guests a gift.
Nice,
and they're always custom. With he did his last Toyhio, he did the inspiration as koala bears because they're from Australia.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some crazy stuff at Toyhio as always. A lot of new vendors. We have a lot of people traveling for this show. A lot of people from Whatnot are coming out, which is awesome. We got people flying in from California, driving in from New York, Missouri, some other people flying in from Florida, just other people driving down from Canada. I'm trying to think of what else. Indiana. I don't even know. It's kind of crazy and awesome at the same time. And I'm very excited to see what my one buddy Derek messaged me last night and said, I'll pull up the message. I was like, what the? It's insane to me what toy dealers do. And this message tells you what weird mindset we have. Tonight's my official start as for getting ready. Always uncover new stuff while getting ready since I purposely didn't label everything in boxes back in the 90s. So he has like storage units at this place he used to work for. And he just stockpiled stuff and didn't label any of it. So as he sells, and he honestly, I don't even know what shows he sells at anymore. I think it just might be Toyhio now. To where he'll go in and go, okay, well, I sold all this stuff. And he waits till the week of the show and go, okay, well, let's see what I have. And he's like, I didn't even know I had this. Like the one Toyhio, he walked up to me, goes, I got something for you. He goes, it's this much money. He goes, and this deal's only for you. He does this every show. I'm like, what is it? It was like a Jurassic Park compound in the box. And then this huge ass box and just old Jurassic Park dinosaurs. He's like, is this much money? Only for you. You want it? I'm like, well, yeah. He goes, all right. Last Toyhio was, he had all these freaking complete Motu figures. And I go, you putting those out? He goes, no, they're for you. I'm like, how much? He goes, this much money a piece. Someone goes, I'll take them. He goes, you're not Rick. He goes, you want them? I'm like, yeah. He goes, all right, they're yours.
Nice.
But yeah, it's insane the stuff that some of these people uncover and unearth for shows. So like people are like, oh, you get everything good. I don't even get to shop. I am so busy running around. I get mad at my friends who find good stuff.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, I usually, like I said, I usually get there after the sort of big crowds and early whatever too. And I know there's stuff. I know I'm missing stuff by not getting there super duper early, but I also just like to, not have so many people around. Just when it's easier to get through, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, but no, it'll be fun, man. I'm looking forward to. I always look forward to Toyhios.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm excited to see what everyone brings because you never know what you're going to find ever. I'm like, because I just keep thinking like, what's it like? My friend Matt, who was bringing those box games, like he didn't do last Toyhio because he was in Italy. And then the Toyhio before that, he just had the craziest stuff. And he had like all this old school WCW merch. And he's like, $5. We're like, what? He's like, what? Is that too much? It's like, no. Like my buddy Greg bought a freaking WCW fanny pack from him for like $5.
Dang.
But like he always has crazy stuff. And you, like you said, you never know what these people are going to bring. I don't know most of the time what people bring because no one ever wants to send me photos. D&E's bringing a huge Hasbro collection. Froggy Flips is bringing a Hasbro collection to not Room Trading, but the Lobby Swap. So
I would probably buy the Ghostbusters board game too. The Real Ghostbusters board game.
Yeah.
If they have it too, just for the box art and everything else.
Yeah.
Too, because I would probably buy that 100% if somebody has that. So, I'll be on the lookout for some stuff. We'll see what. I'm sure I'll find something that I didn't expect, and like, all right, I have to have that.
Yeah, I'm wondering what I'd always catch something out of the corner of my eye that I'm like, it's usually something bigger. That I'm like, I gotta have that. I think the one time it was like some Carnival Barnyard Commandos plush. Like, oh god, I've never seen one before. How much? I'll take it. And that's just me while I'm running around. Because I don't get to sit there and shop and like go through people's dig bins. And like last while, the one dude I know, Chris, got mobbed because everything he had wasn't his, it was his neighbor's. So he had a complete weird ball collection, so much PVC. He had Black Star. He had all this. He had like almost a complete LJN run. He had a carded white shirt Hogan.
Dang.
And just dude was mobbed. He's like, too bad the money ain't mine. I'm like, my God, you better be having a talk with your neighbor, buddy.
Better get a commission.
Exactly. But that's it for me. Don't forget Toyhio this Saturday, February 7th. We don't come back till June, so get your toy fix now. Come spend those tax returns. Get tickets online or pay at the door. Come get interviewed by BJ anytime after 2. As long as he's still there. You got anything else?
That's it, man.
All right.
I'm good.
We will see you at Toyhio.
See you then.
Hello.